He is a bright, sunny, and incredibly handsome young man whom the entertainment industry gave him a nickname of Little Handsome Brother. His other nicknames include, Handsome Prince, Your Royal Highness, Aristocrat Chow. He always portray a prince and king in a few dramas, so that's why they nickname him that way. Born in the year of the dragon in Anhui province. He was pampered and spoiled as a child since he is the only child and only grandson in his family. However, being the only child puts a lot of pressure on his shoulders. His parents were said to be extremely overprotective of him. He is not just has a handsome appearance, but he's calm, elegant and charming as well. Judging from his stage performance, his advantages in singing and dancing can only be said superb. He can sing different genres, he can rap, he can sing with high-pitched notes, low-pitched notes so clearly. His voice captivates everyone's heart. He's known as a dancing king. Many people said he is the 4 heavenly kings combined into one body. He got the looks, the voice, the dance moves and acting skills above and beyond his age. But he is very humble and always asks people not to compare him with the legends. He said he's not even half of who they are. Zhang Chao is the first young artist to have won the most prestigious awards like the Golden Rooster Award for Best Male Lead Actor, the 100 Flowers Award for Best Newcomer, and Asia Media Film Award for Most Popular Actor. The Hua Biao Award is the highest government honor in the film industry awarded to him for being the best young artist. That succeeded in multiple categories like dancing, singing, acting, etc. Tony Leung received the most awards in the film industry, and yet it took him more than 40 years to finally receive the Golden Rooster Award in 2023. Andy Lau also got the most awards in film and music industry and even enter in the Guinness Book of World Record for receiving the most awards but yet to receive the Golden Rooster Award. Though Andy was nominated multiple times but did not win. Which is why so many beautiful famous ladies like Yang Mi, Angelababy, V. and Zhang, Crystal Liu, and few others love to be around him. So who the hell is this handsome young man we're going to discuss? He is Zhang Chao, a singer, composer, a dancer, an actor, model, a pianist, a guitarist, a painter, an architecture, a chef, an entrepreneur, but most importantly he is also a husband and a father of 2 children. How can someone could be so handsome and yet so talented? He's considered a genius, a gifted child since young. For Zhang Chao to get the Hua Biao and the Golden Rooster Award is amazing achievement for such young artist. These facts about his personal life most of us already know. What netizen wants to know is his family background. Last week, many netizens were in shock when there was an article written about Zhang Chao's family background. In the past, Zhang Chao had always been so private and never mentioned about his family background. Everyone can clearly notice that Zhang Chao is not 100% Chinese. But we didn't know what Zhang Chao is mixed with. Every time he posts pictures of his family, he would cover his dad's face. Even when Madina was giving birth to his first child, both his parents were in the delivery room visiting their daughter-in-law. But later his dad sat in the waiting room watching through the TV monitor. When he heard the baby cry, then he knew Madina had just delivered a baby boy. His dad was in tears and could be seen wiping his tears even though his face was covered up. Zhang Chao and his entire family often travel on vacation together, but only his mom can be seen, but his dad's face was always covered. Because of this, netizens were always interested to find out more about his family background. It's been 12 years since Zhang Chao joined showbiz. It's now finally someone went through so much trouble just to find out about his family. They dig deep into his life and his family life. Here is what we now know about his family. Zhang Chao is actually not his full name. It's only his middle and first name. Zhou Zhang is his nickname. That is why no one was able to find out about his family background. His mother's name is also not her real name. So why is Zhang Chao and his family had to change name and be so secret about their family background? Well, it's because Zhang Chao does not want anyone to know who he really is, and certainly does not want anyone to find out about his background. It's took more than 10 years that someone finally reveal his true identity. Zhang Chao's last name is actually Henderson. His father is half Chinese, half Scottish. His father's ancestor came from Scotland, UK. That is where Zhang Chao's look is not 100% Chinese. Some guess that he is half Caucasian because of his double eyelids, straight nose bridge and facial feature. Now we know he is Scottish/Chinese. They were and still are filthy rich. Zhang Chao's grandfather moved to Hong Kong and started in real estate business very early on and then expand to Macau, China, Taiwan, and Singapore. Zhang Chao's dad not only is a doctor but also a businessman. He inherited the family fortune and expand his business internationally. Zhang Chao's family wealth is largely derived from his family businesses, including Henderson Land Development, Henderson Investments, Henderson Sun Hung Kai Fund Management and Henderson Real Estate. His parents own a bank called Henderson China Holdings, an insurance company called Henderson Insurance. When Zhang Chao turned 18, his parents formed a Hung Lian Group consists of his parents, Zhang Chao himself and a big investors. It is a large group of real estate development, property management, construction, and engineering businesses, with operations all over China, Hong Kong, Macau, Taiwan, and Singapore. Zhang Chao's father is the chairman of Henderson Investments Limited, a company focused on real estate investment and development in Asia. Zhang Chao's mom is not ordinary lady either. She is the daughter of a richest family that own and operate in trading jade, gold, and diamonds. Her family owns several shopping centers and jewelry businesses. She lived a lavishly lifestyle since she was a child. After her father's passed, she inherited all the family fortune. She has a younger sister, however. Her sister was kidnapped and after the family gave the large amount of ransom money to the kidnapper. The day the little girl was returned home, she was shot and killed in front of her family estate. Later the kidnapper was arrested and got death sentenced. It still left the family with lots of grieves. Ever since, Zhang Chao's mother was heavily protected. When Zhang Chao's mom married to his dad, both family were somewhat equally filthy rich. Cannot determine who is richer when they combined both fortunes and formed Hung Lian Group to include Zhang Chao in the family businesses. According to the reports, Zhang Chao's family owns a lot of companies from bank, to shopping centers, to jewelry businesses, to owning several big hospitals, and of course real estate businesses. Their total assets of more than $17 billion. Yes, you heard it right. Both parents' assets of more than $17 billion. They are one of the wealthiest in China. Zhang Chao's parents transferred ownership of some of the properties they own to Zhang Chao's name, reported to be over $5 billion. They were also very generous and donated lots of money and opened schools to help children in the poor areas realizing their dreams. They opened nursing homes to help the elderly with no family to care for. They gave hundreds of millions of dollars to buy vaccines and medicines to the mountain village people and build bridges for them for easy access to get around. Zhang Chao himself is also a generous philanthropist, and has donated funds to lots of different charities. He donated half of his own earning income in showbiz to help the poor family. Zhang Chao said he works hard to earn his own money too and not just take money from his family. Since Zhang Chao was very little, his parents did not allow Zhang Chao to play with other kids and of course cannot play outside. If they have to go somewhere on their own, they would lock Zhang Chao in the house. Zhang Chao's always surrounded by many bodyguards at all times. Zhang Chao got maids to do everything for him, but Zhang Chao loves to cook his own food and does his own things. Zhang Chao said he just want to be a normal child and live a normal life. Madina in an interview said Zhang Chao was never alone. Even when he has to use the toilet at public places or at school, his bodyguards would be standing at the door guarding him. Zhang Chao only attend the most prestigious school, and even that his parents hired bodyguards to stand in front of his class and watch every moves to be sure he will not be kidnapped. There were times, Zhang Chao tricked his bodyguards. He gave his bodyguards money and asked them to go buy him some medicine because he had a stomachache, and the other one would go buy him some food to eat. Then Zhang Chao would took off with his friends until the bodyguards look all over the school for him. That's when his dad beats his butts when he get home. Zhang Chao said in one of the interview how he envied other kids able to play outside, riding their bicycle around, chatting and having fun with friends. Zhang Chao had no friend at all. Especially they moved from mansion to mansion and keep living at different places. They own so many properties, it's not easy for Zhang Chao to meet up with friends. Only in art class that he has a few friends when he studied art. At one point, his parents built a high-end condo building and they lived there for a short period. That's where he was allowed to have one friend that lived in that condo. It's also that one friend that betrayed Zhang Chao when he secretly videotaped Zhang Chao being beaten by his dad for misbehaving, then posted those 9 videos on social media. Until this day, Zhang Chao is still questioned about that. Madina said, since little, Zhang Chao always travel on their private plane. Even so, his bodyguards and assistants always surrounded him. Zhang Chao's father tried to force him to learn medical and business management since he was a little child. Simply he hopes one day Zhang Chao would take care of the family's multiple businesses. But Zhang Chao loves to sing, dance, he loves fashion and art. It's at the art class that he became friends and formed a group of 7 to compete in a singing competition. This is why Zhang Chao had to force his dad's signature to enter the entertainment industry. Zhang Chao went as far as bribing his bodyguards to let him go out with his group of friends to practice, and even went to a tattoo parlor to get tattoos and pierced his ears on multiple occasions. Those bodyguards later got fired and his parents hired new group of special bodyguards to protect him and report his every moves. When Zhang Chao turned 18, he decided to quit attending Oxford University and move back to Beijing to attend the Music Academy of Fine Art. He wanted to move into the dorm. His parents finally had to give in and let him study music there. Zhang Chao is the only son, and the only grandson from both sides. He was spoiled by his grandparents since little. Of course, his parents wouldn't dare to say no to his grandparents. However, his mom told him he could attend that school if only he lived in the mansion nearby and had to be driven to school in their Rolls-Royce accompanied by several special bodyguards. After graduation, Zhang Chao started his acting career when director Gu Jingming picked him to play Si Cheng in Tiny Times alongside Yang Mi and Bi Hayden. Even when he was acting, his mom still sent several bodyguards and assistants to protect him and take care of him. It's not uncommon for actors and actresses to hire several bodyguards to protect them in the public. However, it's unusual for Zhang Chao because he's new in the entertainment industry. He's not popular yet at that time. But he's already seen driving multiple luxury cars like Ferrari, Lamborghini and expensive cars. Not to mention he always wear expensive brand names clothing, jewelry. He often seen wearing $1 million Richard Mille watch. He wears $1 million ring and diamond necklaces. There is no way he makes that kind of money when he first started acting and singing. People were speculate but just couldn't find out more about him. Now it all makes sense. VN said she remembered Zhang Chao always got dropped off at art school in expensive fancy cars. Zhang Chao always wear fashionable brand name designers clothing and accessories since he was little. But other than that he is very low-key and does not want people to know how filthy rich his family is. No wonder Yang Mi, Bi Hayden, VN, Angelababy and other beautiful actresses want to be close friends with him. At one point, there were rumors that Zhang Chao is the main reason why Yang Mi divorced her husband Ha Kik Lao. Yang Mi publicly said Zhang Chao is the most handsome little brother she has and is extremely close to him. She often calls him and was seen bringing her daughter to Zhang Chao's mansion to hang out with his family. Same goes for Angelababy. She too would come and hang out with Zhang Chao's family. She often calls Zhang Chao to discuss or ask for advice on everything. Zhang Chao even admits Yang Mi and Angelababy are very gorgeous but he is in love with Madina. He said Madina is just as gorgeous but that's not the only reason why he loves her. Before Madina, Zhang Chao had lots of girlfriends that he introduced to his parents. They didn't approve any of them. Madina, however, his mom likes her immediately. She said Madina was polite and had good manner. The first time Zhang Chao brought Madina home, Zhang Chao's mom gave her a beautiful gold bracelet, necklace, and earrings set. Madina said this gift is too fancy and she couldn't accept it. Zhang Chao jokingly said, "Don't worry, it's cheap. My mom bought it from a flea market." Later on, Madina found out that set actually cost over $100,000. Madina now knows Zhang Chao's family owns the jewelry business. When Zhang Chao told his parents Madina was pregnant with his child and it's a boy, Zhang Chao's mom immediately went and transfer a property free and clear that worth over $13 million under Madina's name only. Zhang Chao's name is not even on the property. This is very rare that mother-in-law would do such a thing. She gifted Madina a mansion but also many beautiful jewelry including a beautiful necklaces, earrings, bracelet set worth over $1 million. All these gifts were given to Madina before Zhang Chao got down on his knee to propose to her. Many netizens wonder why she did that. Some speculate that it's because Zhang Chao's mom wants to secure the baby boy. If they don't married each other, his mom would still take the baby and Madina would only get the property and jewelry. Fortunately, Zhang Chao and Madina were madly in love with each other. She also has very good relationship with his parents. After they both got their marriage certificate, Zhang Chao's mom told her, please hurry up and have a second child within 2 years, and prayed that she could give birth to a baby girl. Zhang Chao wants to have a girl. Well, 2 years later Madina gave birth to a little girl just as the family wanted. His mom told Madina, whatever you want, you will get. Since then, Madina showed her closet full of expensive purses from Hermes, millions dollars worth of jewelry and other designer brands that others could only envied. Their mansion they are living in, cost over $100 million. It's so beautiful and luxurious, furnished with expensive brand name designers. A friend that came to their house took pictures of one of the living room furnished with Hermes brand. There were 3 piano each value over $1 million sitting in the music room. One for Zhang Chao, one for Daniel and one for Emily. There were several expensive and rare guitars displaying in glass cases that Zhang Chao collects over the years. He even built a stage with expensive and high-tech equipments with microphones and karaoke bar for friends and family to get together and sing. Celebrity friends often come over to hang out, enjoy eating good food, singing and having fun with his family. Zhang Chao owns over 6 expensive mansions costing over $100 million each. The value of his properties estimated right now to be $695 million. And Zhang Chao also own an island to himself that cost over $250 million. He often comes and stay there vacationing with his entire family. However, only a handful of people get to come over to their mansions. Those who did can only say it's the most beautiful and luxurious mansion they have ever been in. Zhang Chao, however, only show us a small mansion they used to film their shows. Which he purposely wanted that way and lay low so no one would know how rich his family really is. After his son Daniel was born, Zhang Chao's mom transferred an expensive piece of land in Beijing over to Daniel's name. This area of Beijing is so expensive that every inch of land worth a lot of money. Only the richest family could afford to own them. The little boy is not even 1 year old. Zhang Chao also built a mansion like a castle for little Daniel to live. It has a beautiful garden in the back. There is also an indoor and outdoor swimming pool, a tennis court, a big playground kids could only dream of. A game room that has several mini Mercedes-G, mini Porsche, mini Ferrari, and many Lamborghini cars for Daniel to drive around the house and their yard. He even built a campfire in their yard so Daniel and the family could camp out every weekend when they have time. Zhang Chao also built the second mansion for his little girl when Madina was pregnant with their second child and when he found out it was a baby girl. He built a castle truly fit for a little princess. It would take another year to fully furnished and decorated. This second mansion is surrounded by the lakes and beautiful landscape. Even Prince William's daughter could get jealous. I guess it's easy to do since his family owns Henderson Land Development and real estate construction businesses. On a side note, Zhang Chao studied fashion, art, and architecture for a long time ever since he was young all the way through college. Beside from medical field he was forced to studied. Zhang Chao said he enjoys art, fashion, and music since little and used his free times to study them. He enjoys the art and technique of designing and building. He designed these mansions himself. Friends that came over to his mansion said it's so beautiful and luxurious that they don't want to leave. Since 2019 all the way to 2023, Zhang Chao took time off from the entertainment industry to design these mansions for his kids and to spend time with his family. It was perfect timing when COVID hits. He and his family enjoy their quiet times on a beautiful island they own to themselves, and it's where he design and start construction on building these mansions for his family to live. Madina and his kids are truly blessed to be in a family of one of the richest people in China. His family ranked third in China as the richest family. Zhang Chao said in an interview, he just wants to live a normal life, but it's hard since his parents always worry he might get kidnapped, so every time he step outside, there will always be bodyguards and security people to protect him. His assistants never leave his sight. Each of his kids have their own bodyguards and nanny to take care of them. There is no privacy for all of them. But at the same time, Zhang Chao is so used to being surrounded by them. He said most of the time he just ignore and try his best to be himself. It's gonna be very difficult now that everyone knows about his family background. Zhang Chao's mother will be more worried and heighten security for her family even more. Zhang Chao said he is taking a break from the entertainment industry to focus on his own businesses. Zhang Chao bought out 40% of Proya, a high-end cosmetic line company. Proya is the first China high-end cosmetic that ranked #1 and is sold worldwide. Zhang Chao and Madina both are now actively promoting their product line. The company is beautiful, luxurious, modern, and high-tech, and was built by his family Honglian Group. Zhang Chao is focusing on his family businesses but still doing a little acting and singing here and there. He said give him 10 years in showbiz before he would consider taking over his family businesses so his dad can truly retired. Even though his dad semi-retired, he still oversee his businesses since Zhang Chao still wants to continue singing and acting career. Zhang Chao's family doesn't need to work a day in their life and would still enjoy living a lavishly lifestyle for the next generations. We now know that Zhang Chao is so lucky to be popular, wealthy, handsome, and highly intelligent. He really has it all. We wish his family healthy and God blessed his family.